So another thing you said, and I want to kind of, pivot into this a little bit. You talked about the large jobs that you take later in the season. So how have you kind of encouraged your team, to take those on and not made it feel like, oh, here he goes again, boss is dumping another thing on us when we had it perfect. Like, how do you kind of encourage your team when you take that on?
I guess I'll take that one, and then Harry can tell me if I'm full of garbage and it's what I'm thinking isn't actually working here. I would say to start out with, we don't have a huge habit of doing that. There are large jobs. A couple of years back, we had the opportunity to take on the local Bass Pro Shops, and we talked amongst ourselves with management. So I guess the first thing is I'm not making a decision on my own solely off of dollars. And we brought all the different department managers in here, had to talk about it. And one of them, Dan at the time, gave the example. He said, I kind of feel like right now we're at the end of Thanksgiving dinner. We've eaten, we've had our pie, we're comfortably full. But how many times have you had one too many pieces of pie and then sat there all night in pain thinking, I had one too much, one too many. I would have been better without that. And I'm a real visual person, so that analogy really spoke to me. I was like, you know what? We are. Yeah, I would rather be comfortably full all winter long than stressed out, running ragged. And we have found, and even had some trouble this year experiencing, I don't want to take on new work at the expense of sacrificing quality to our existing jobs that we've had, because it doesn't do us any good to take on a $25,000 job only to lose three $10,000 jobs because now we're scrambling to get there. And we did notice that starting to happen this year. Fortunately, we had really early snow, so we've been able to catch it early, rearrange some routes, add another piece of equipment to a certain area of town that was really struggling. Some of that is is operator issue as well. Everyone's the best operator you've ever seen until you've seen them. You get out there and you're like, how did this guy slip through the cracks? Like, I could shovel this parking lot faster than our $100,000 machine is plowing it. So some of it is you can have it all lined up well. That machine should be able to handle that many acres, but the difference between a great operator and even a so-so operator, it is absolutely insane. I mean, I could put our best operator on our smallest, worst machine, and he'd probably get more done